everyone, welcome back to Novel Idea. My name is Dia, and today I am going to be doing an original tag by the Midnight Reader, Rosika. I didn't post yesterday a tag like I thought that I would because our twin grandsons were born, so I was out of the house most of yesterday, and I thought that I would try to make up for time. I've gotten tagged quite a bit lately, so I don't want to get behind on them, and so I thought that I would post an extra video this week. And at the end of the video, I will go ahead and post just a couple little pictures to show you guys our new pride and joys. So Rosika is calling this the snack tag. And like I said, this is an original tag by her. And so I am just going to jump right into it. All right, so the first prompt is sweet, the chocolate chip cookie of books. Pick a book that is warm-hearted, uplifting, and makes you less cynical about the world. So for this one, I was going to choose The Little Prince, and I thought I have given that answer a lot for book tags, but it is true, but I will choose a different book. So for this, I am going to go with Dandelion Wine by Ray Bradbury. This is a story about one summer in the memory of a young boy. It's a very sentimental story, and I think that it is perfect for this prompt. All right, the next prompt is salty, inherently craveable. Pick a book or series that you couldn't stop reading or reaching for. And for this, I chose The Historian. So this was pitched to me as historical fiction, and it is that, but there's also a little magical realism in it, and I absolutely could not put this book down, partly because it has that creepy factor, but also because I just ultimately wanted to know how the whole thing was going to turn out. So I'm going to say that one. Prompt number 3, cheesy. Like Cheeto dust, you can't escape the cheese. Pick a book that you love because of or in spite of its cheesiness. And I thought of The House in the Cerulean Sea, but I think a lot of people are probably going to choose that book. And so I am going to go with one that is probably even cheesier, and that is XOXO. And this is about a violinist who kind of meets and falls in love during a summer in Los Angeles, I believe, and something happens to where she ends up having to go overseas, and she is going to learn more music, violin, all of that kind of thing in Korea. And she ends up walking into class, and the boy that she fell in love with is not only at her school, in her class, but is also one of the members of one of the top Korean pop bands in South Korea. So it's a very cheesy story, and I thought it was wonderful. In a very cheesy way. I mean, it's not something I ever want to read again, but it was cute while it lasted. All right, next question is deep fried. You bit in a little too soon into the hot batter and got burnt. Pick a book that hurt to read. And for this one, I am going to go with Blue Nights by Joan Didion. Joan Didion had a pretty tragic life, and this is just one little slice of that. And I loved reading about it from her heart, but it hurt. It was hard to read. Prompt number 5, ice cold. Sometimes the snack you want can only come from the deep freeze. Pick a book that transports you to a cold place. So I was going to say Brothers Karamazov because I'm getting ready to reread that, so it's kind of on the forefront of my mind. But I'm going to go with Spinning Silver from Naomi Novak. Actually, almost fully takes place in a land where ice and snow never go away. It's also a little bit of a fantasy and a little bit of a folklore retelling, and I love the story. Okay, prompt number 6, sour. Some things are too sour to keep a straight face. Pick a book that you made faces at while you were reading. So for this one, I picked the Red Rising trilogy. Every single one of those books is so violent, and it was way more violent than I was expecting. And then there are some trigger warnings for those books as well, besides just the like battle and war kind of violence. There's other kinds of violence also. And so make sure that you read trigger warnings if you're going to pick up those books. But Red Rising, Golden Sun, Morning Star, my face was right here, right on my sleeve. Number 7, healthy snack. You picked this up because it was good for you. Pick a book that you read to improve yourself in some way. And for this, I went with How Not to Die, which is basically a book that just goes over the types of food that we eat, the ways in which we can slowly be killing ourselves. Not just the types of food, but also the way that we prepare food, how that food is grown, all that kind of different stuff. And I absolutely love this book, and I still kind of use it for a reference. And so I'm going to go with How Not to Die. Prompt number 8, juicy. Like an orange or watermelon, some snacks have plenty of pieces to share. Pick a book that is profoundly shareable, a book that you want others to read. And for this, I went with Same Kind of Different as Me. It's this incredible story. I just want everyone out there to read it. Okay, and then snack pack is everyone wins when you swap and share your snacks. Tag some friends to do that. So because this is an original tag, and I don't think that there's very many out there that have done it, I'm going to tag quite a few people. Feel free to do it or not, but I'm going to tag Tiffany at Beautiful Minutia, and I'm going to tag Christy Lewis at Dostoevsky in Space, Kim at Middle of the Book March, David Bookblather and Olive, Courtney at Courtney Reads, and Katja at Katja Weinert, and She Was Only Evie. Evie, I know you haven't been doing a whole lot of videos and stuff, but if you want to do a tag, this one's out there. Kelly at Kelly Reads a Lot, Jillian at Novel Opinions, AJ at AJ Dunn Reads and Writes, Michelle at Books Cause Insomnia, Sarah at Sarah Reads, Anaya, you need to correct me and let me know which way to say your name, at Well Traveled Books, and Gemma at Gemma Books. So those are my tags. I hope that any of you that want to do it will do it, and that you will also let me know so I can come watch your videos. Thank you so much, Rosika. If you guys are not following Rosika, she's got some exciting things coming up. Go give her a follow. Thanks for coming to the party today. And I hope that you found some good snacks. Bye, everyone.